Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. And I want to say shalom to Akanakwat out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. This one's titled, Mutation Doesn't Free You from Your Extreme Wickedness. Once again, mutation doesn't free you from your extreme wickedness. All right, and I'm just gonna go ahead and throw out a warning that this lesson it'll be a little bit more on the vulgar side, right? Just because of the subject matter. So definitely, if you got kids, you might not want to play this one out loud, man, because hey, it's disgusting. I saw it, and I was actually debating even doing a lesson on it because of the subject matter. But as I was reading more and more through, I was like, man, this is wicked as hell. It's just wicked as hell. It's disgusting and wicked as hell. It's just one of those things that you as soon as you see the title, you're gonna be like, wow, man, what the fuck? So you can already see it up in the corner, man. It's so hey, again, I gave you the warning. All right, if you're not into if you're not into that one, I'd suggest growing a spine. All right, because ain't nothing just sugar and crumpets around here. All right, and this truth. And then two, if you got kids, then just get them out of the room or wear some headphones or something, man, because if you don't want your kids hearing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. I was reading through this. Let me scroll back up to the top. I guess it won't even let me. I guess this is the top, but I got two. This is the one I found. So I was on Google News, and then this abominable shit came across my my homepage, and then I was trying to find more information on who she is, if this is just like some fucking random post. But no, apparently it isn't like one of those shock posts. Apparently she's been around for a bit, because April 3rd, 2023, they posted it originally. So she's been around for at least a year, right? And this one actually has quite a bit of more information in it. So I wanted to make sure I got two sources. But no, it's not bullshit, apparently. And I just noticed that on the page you can basically see through her damn shirt. So hey, but whatever. It's on Lab Bible. It's on New York Post. Let's go ahead and read it. So this is the extreme wickedness. Prepare your ears, brothers and sisters. It says, woman born with two vaginas keeps one exclusive for her husband, one for pleasure, one for work. Now if that ain't already some wicked shit that you've heard, boy does it get worse. And it says an OnlyFans model, lo and behold, an OnlyFans model has revealed how she lives with an incredibly rare medical condition that sees her have two vaginas, which her rules over who has access to what very strict. What? With her rules over who has access to what very strict. Whoever wrote this article is kind of choosing some weird language. It says Evelyn Miller from Australia has done spicy content for years, and now she's revealed exactly what life is like with two vaginas, as a result of a condition that impacts a tiny percent of the population. Oh boy. It says the Brisbane native was born with uterus didelphys, all right, a rare condition impacting just 0.3% of women. Now, I bet this has some judgment going along with it, too, because I know it ain't all just hunky-dory, you having two boxes, man. I know there's some shit that goes down with it. She has two uteruses, so her period pains are probably twice as worse, right? And her wickedness, man, oh my gosh. It's extremely wicked. So it says for Evelyn, the condition means that she has two fully functioning reproductive systems. That's two vaginas, two uteruses, and two cervixes. There is only one ovary on each system. Here, listen to this wickedness. Listen to this. Evelyn says she has slept with more than 500 people, and not one person noticed the rarity down below. Now, I don't know if they're paying attention or what, but you think if a woman had two pussies, you damn sure probably fucking realize that shit, right? Evelyn says she has slept with more than 500 people. 500 people, god damn, that's a lot of people, Now, it says that she found out she had 2 vaginas when she was 20. It doesn't say what her current age is, but I'd like to find out where her current age is and do some division to figure out 500 people. God damn, even say she's 35, okay? Say she's 35. We'll go right around 35. We'll say she's 35, right? Because we don't know her exact age. But 500, she's 500 men deep, right? That means she has slept, and that's from birth. And of course, you're not doing that at birth, but just from birth, that means she has had sex with 14 people a year, okay? To get 500 partners. So that means she's probably, you know, of course, most of these women nowadays aren't sexually active until what? You know, nowadays, real young, you know, 12, 11, hell even. But we'll give the average age of about 14 years old, 15 years old to be sexually active. You could even go down to 13, because these girls nowadays, they're ran through. They're already 12 guys deep, and they're only 14. They almost got as many guys as they do years on this planet almost. It's ridiculous, man. So 14. So that's got to be at least, you got to up that number by like, hell, let's go, okay, so we'll calculate 35. We'll drop down to 25. All right. Well, no, we'll go to 45. All right. Divided by 45, just to give her some time. So that's about 11 people a year. Okay. Or no, we should actually dropped it down lower. It should have been 25. It should have been 500 divided by 25 because they're sexually active years. That's not what I wanted. 500 divided by 25. We'll go there. So that's about 20 people a year if she's 35. That's a lot of, man. Ugh, right? Makes you want to do that. That's disgusting. That is extremely ran through. 500 people, and that's just assuming that she's 35. If she's younger, oh god damn. Not that it makes it any better or any worse, but hey, man, it's 500 people, man. She says she slept with over 500 people, and not one person noticed the rarity down below. So she's like almost damn near borderline bragging. I've slept with 500 people. Man, if you had ugh, jeez. That's something you don't want to come out. You don't want people to know how round through you are, but hey, apparently not these women these days. God damn. She says, every time I had sex, it was different, Evelyn told Perth Now. It was painful, and guys would say it felt like they were hitting a wall. I'd use a tampon, and it would still bleed through, but my mom told me I was using them wrong. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. You don't think you would have figured something out at some point? Like, I don't know, man. That's something you're usually born with. They didn't figure anything out at birth? I don't know, man. I don't know. Is it like the same? Is it? I don't know. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Don't want to know. So I'm imagining like it isn't two separate. You know, I imagine it's like two in the same thing. It's like having if your rod had like two holes, right? That's what I have to imagine. It can't be two separate separate entities, right? Like, right? It's probably like one thing with like multiple. I don't know. I don't even know, but. That's the only way I could see you missing it, right? If you just, that's like if you had two rods, you couldn't miss that, right? People would know. People would know. The doctor would say, "Oh shit, you got two rods," but they have two vaginas, so I'm assuming they're talking about literal vaginas. And they're not referring to like the hole of like the vulva with the lips and shit. They probably have one system like that with like two holes, right? Plus the piss hole, right? That's the only way you could possibly miss it, right? I don't know. Who knows? This whole story could be bullshit, but 500 men deep, who knows, man? I don't know. And I'm sure you could go to her OnlyFans and prove it, but that's not in my interest, right? Not in my interest. I'm sure it could be proven, but damn. A former escort revealed. A former escort. All right, let me rephrase that for you. She was a former escort. That means a prostitute, a whore. All right, a slut. All right, a harlot. Okay. A former escort, former prostitute, former whore, right? She's not former either. She's still currently a whore, right? She's just charging for it in a different way. Said she revealed how the revelation of having two vaginas at the age of 20 became really handy for work. So this bitch, oh my lord, man. Going back to the title of the lesson, you know, when you see these things, you have to do a lesson about it because it's just so wicked. Mutation doesn't free you from your extreme wicked. This is wicked as hell, man. This is like the most wicked shit I've read in a long time. So this bitch, upon her revelation, finding out she has two boxes, wasn't, oh shit, you know, I should go and, you know, get this checked out and see if there's anything I should know about having these two boxes. Maybe I need special healthcare and need to do something specific or something. No, her first revelation was, damn, this is gonna be really handy for work. God damn. Oh my gosh, it's wicked, man. We need to fuck out of this place. Certain guys were better for me in a certain side. If one vagina needed a break or a timeout, I could use the other. So this bitch was having so much sex that she needed to oh my gosh, man. Oh my lord. She said she even revealed that one client stopped in his tracks after spotting this medical rarity, given his day job was being a gynecologist. This bitch, give the other one a break. I already had 30 men in it today. God damn. The Aussie said it allowed her to separate. Oh my gosh, man. This man is, oh my gosh. Remember that lesson we did yesterday? You know, the what was it? The biggest problem was with you men. And a little update on that. If you're wondering, there's a part with Key and Peele, and there's a lot of cutout stuff during that part. These devils tried to block the video because it had a couple seconds of a Key and Peele skit in it. Right? I had way longer of that Eddie Murphy skit in it. Completely fine. A couple seconds of Key and Peele. Don't want that. They didn't strike it. They didn't copyright claim it. They just flat out said, nah, you ain't using it. Nope. So that's why, you know, towards the end of the lesson, there's no audio on certain parts for a couple seconds. But the lesson was titled, You Men Are the Biggest Part of This Problem. You men are the biggest part of this problem. Guess what? This bitch would have no outlet if it wasn't for men subscribing to her OnlyFans. This bitch would have no outlet if it wasn't for, you know, them, oh, she got 2 pussies, let me see. Right? Damn. You know, you're giving her the fucking stage. Stop giving these women the fucking stage, man. And you're also, she has a boyfriend. Why the fuck would you get with this woman who's a previous sex worker, 500 men deep, and has an OnlyFans, and then help her with it? Oh my lord, man, we need to call all you how about Shmeow Shy, we need to get out of this place. This place is fucked up. It says certain guys were better, we already read that part. It says the Aussie said it allowed her to separate the two aspects of her life when it comes to sex work and having a partner away from her professional life. As a result, she started using one vagina for her boyfriend and the other for sex work. So one vagina is just for her boyfriend, right? Only for him, and the other one, a million dudes can go up in it, right? That's wicked, man. And this bitch basically ain't even married, man. So don't feel too bad when you see sites like this and you can see her nipples through her shirt. Don't feel too bad because this bitch ain't even married, man. Not at this point. With all this sex shit, you aren't married, man. You can't say, oh, I'm married to a man, and meanwhile you're having sex with all these other men. You're not married. That's not marriage. You know, polyamory, this shit with polyamorous, they say, oh, you know, this is my wife, and then these, no, not, because you can be married that way, Slakia, slip of the tongue, because men can have multiple women, women cannot have multiple men. Women cannot have multiple men. Men can have multiple women, and it's not advisable during the scenario that we're in right now in Babylon the Great. It's not, or wherever else you happen to be, whether it's England or Jamaica, Barbados, wherever you're at, it's not advisable. All right, all things are lawful to me, but not all things are expedient. All right, certain things just aren't smart to do. You realize, like I mentioned yesterday, if you have every wife has to be treated equally. Okay, of course you're gonna have a favorite, right? Probably your first wife, right? But if you get here it is, you have Rochelle, and now you want a Michelle. All right, guess what? Michelle has to be treated just like Rochelle. If Rochelle gets a diamond ring, Michelle gets a diamond ring. If you take out Rochelle to Applebee's, Michelle got to go out to Applebee's. You can't take Rochelle to cheesecake and then take Michelle out to fucking McDonald's. You can't do that. All right, how are you going to manage that with the money that you have now when we're already under the curses and our storehouses are curses and cursed shall be our baskets? How are you going to manage that? You're not going to manage it. Someone's going to be getting the fucking shit end of the stick somewhere, man. Okay? So it's not advisable. But as a woman, especially, you can't do it, man. You can't have that is death. Instant death. That is, a woman would be put to death. Biblically, this woman would be put to death. Okay? 500 fucking men deep. God damn. That is extremely ran through. That's got to be one of the biggest cases of ran throughness I've ever heard of. All right? But I use one for my husband or my boyfriend. I use the other one for work because that's not a husband. Maybe boyfriend, a friend that's a boy, but that's not a husband. That's not your husband. Loving you have sex with other men. That's not a husband. That's not a husband. Really, she's not married. She's just a harlot. You know? Again, says Evelyn keeps her right side vagina exclusive for her husband. Ho, ho, ho. So, you know, this one's like, I'm a virgin technically. Ugh, my God. This is fucking stupid. Otherwise, it all just ends up mashed up together, and having separation is really important to me, she explained. That rule, whatever mental gymnastics you need, that rule remains the that rule remains the same now that she is married to the husband, Tom. You ain't married. With her husband also an adult content creator. Look at that. He's also an adult content creator. Stick it in a hole. You know, fucking, she explains that the one on her right side is for her favorite and is therefore reserved for her hubby. So what, does she cover that shit up? She just covers it up? You know, oh, you can't see that one, but you can see the other one. Here, look at my asshole. The left side is used for work purposes only, giving her a clear physical separation between work and play. Now, Evelyn and Tom have 2 children, despite being told she would find it very difficult to have kids due to the medical condition. On their spicy lifestyle, which have had its share of critics, she said, just because we're doing life differently doesn't mean we are doing life wrong. Yes, you are. Yes, you are doing life wrong. The judgment makes me feel upset for those people, to be honest, that they must be so unhappy to comment on my life. I am so happy with my family, I just don't really let it get to me that much. Gotcha. So there we go. Now that we got that, we can get the scripture. It doesn't mean, just because we're doing life differently, doesn't mean we are doing life wrong. You are absolutely doing life wrong, and we're going to prove that through the scriptures. All right, this is Romans 7:1 through verse 3. Verse 1, know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law, how that the law hath dominion over a man as long as he liveth. Verse 2, for the woman, and listen closely, for the woman which hath an husband. Pause. What is being married biblically? Being married is when a woman, all right, lays down in 2 ways. A woman who is a virgin, all right, has not been entered into, all right, has sex with a man, all right, and he goes into her, all right, and pops the shit, and then guess what? Boom. Now they are bound through the law of marriage. They are married. That woman is that man's wife, and that man is that woman's husband. Boom. Because that man had sexual relations. He had sexual relations with that woman, right? He did, all right? And he absolutely did, by the way. Fucking Monica Lewinsky. Anyway, but that's what it is, all right? When a man has sexual relationships with a woman, all right, that is not with another man, all right, has not been with a man, that is marriage. Now, there's another way it can happen. If a woman was married to a man, and that man went to battle, or he was in a terrible car accident, or somehow he died, right? That man is now dead. Guess what? That woman is loosed from that law, and she can be married again. So she might have been previously married, but her husband has died. She's now widowed. That woman, again, another man comes, gets with her, puts his rod into the box, all right, they have sex. That woman is now bound to that man until he dies, okay? That's how that works. Now, if you have a woman who has sex with a man, and then has sex with a man, and then has sex with a man, and then has sex, that is not marriage. That is a whore, all right? That is a woman of the streets. That's a working woman at this point, you know? That's what she's doing. She's a prostitute, okay? And you have those, you know, all throughout history, and at that point, you know, you just, you know, really, when a woman first lays down with a man, that is marriage, all right? And soon as they have sex with another man, boom, that is adultery. You should be put to death right then and there. Prostitutes, they've had sex with so many men. They're not married. They're not even bound to a man. They got just all these men's spirits all over them at this point. And hey, man, they're for the streets. They're for the streets. If you have sex with a woman like that, you're not married to that woman. You know, that's just a street worker, a streetwalker, right? A prostitute. Okay, that's not what a woman of class would do. Okay, so verse 2 explaining that, for the woman which hath an husband is bound by the law to her husband so long as he liveth. But if the husband be dead, she is loosed from the law of her husband. Okay, so she cannot get with any man, all right, as long as she has a living husband. Doesn't matter if I don't like the way he looks, I don't like the way he talks, I don't like the way that he did this, oh, he's not the nicest, or oh, there's other more handsome men. It doesn't matter. Don't give a shit. You are bound to that man. If you do anything, if you go and rub up on another man's rod, you kiss upon another man, you do something, you're off, you're going off, and biblically you would be put to death, okay? Verse 3, as it says, so then, if while her husband liveth, she be married to another man, she shall be called an adulteress. But if her husband be dead, she is free from that law, so that she is no adulteress, though she be married to another man. So, hey, This woman's basically on the verge of a prostitute at this point. I mean, not on a verge. She was literally a prostitute. And now she's trying, apparently someone tried to turn a whore into a housewife. And it's not possible. So now at this case, when she's trying to be married and all this stuff, and, I guess, I don't know if that life is behind her or whatever it is, but now she's trying to, have a boyfriend, now she's married and all this. Well, that's really just adultery at this point then. Because you're no longer just a street worker. Now you want to have this man that you're bound to and be husband and wife with, but you're still letting men pop you in your left hole, but not your right hole, because that would be wrong, right? That's your husband. It's wicked, man. It's wicked. And really, a woman like this would have just been put to death, and that man would have been put to death as well for condoning this type of shit. It's disgusting, because he's in the sex content too, as it said, with her husband, also an adult content creator. They're whoremongers, man. They're whoremongers, and we're gonna get that in just a minute. They're whoremongers. What is the word? We'll get it in a minute. Before we get there, we're gonna go and get Deuteronomy 22 and 22. It says, once it loads, come on, we'll read this other part. And you see it. At first diagnosed, yada, yada, yada. And it's basically got the same thing, Let's see. Embrace my condition. I was always curious about sex work, and sometimes other men are involved too, Miller declared. It doesn't really feel... Here's the part that I wanted to say that was wicked as hell from this one. I was always curious about sex work, and sometimes other men are involved too, Miller declared. It doesn't feel like cheating, really. I've got one vagina for work and another for play. The content creator makes an incredible $1,480 a week. A week! God damn, wickedness pays off, right? But not in the way you want it to, because it's gonna pay in wickedness. Again, what is it? Reap what you sow is really the one to get, but oh man, there's a scripture that comes to mind. I know it too. It should just pop right up instantly, but basically talking about wicked let's see. I mean, we can get Galatians 6 and 7. I mean, we might as well. It basically sums up the point that we were trying to get. I was looking for another one, but Galatians 6 and 7 reads, come on. Come on, man. Alright, I'm getting to the point where I might stop using this King James Bible online, honestly, and just go back to using Blue Letter. Not back, but start to revert over, because that's what the apostles use most of the time is Blue Letter. I really do like the King James Bible online, because the way it, for just reading scriptures, and they're up here, and everybody can see them straight away, and, down here, and I don't know. I don't like it being so cramped. I like it just boom, and you can even in the full chapters, you can just look at it. But Galatians 6 and 7, be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. There you go. And then down here, it says, for he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap everlasting life. Or Slakia. Shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. Okay, and this woman, she's probably an Edomite. I don't know, I'm not just saying it because of skin color, but she's over in Australia. She's over in Australia. She's already got the skin color working against her, and then just the way she thinks, she's more than likely an Edomite. Okay, and it's more than just the way she looks and all that. There's more her ideologies, the way she thinks. Right, and then she has the skin color on top of that, and then she's over in an area where there's really, I mean, there's jakes, but there's not it's not a land of abundance. Jake is abundant with jakes. All right, Jakeism is not strong there. Jakeism, but hey, man, Galatians 6 and 7, be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. You're sowing wickedness, man. So what are you gonna reap? Wickedness. Doesn't feel like cheating, really. I've got one for work and one for play. Ugh. Wow. There were complications after I gave birth. Both of my babies were born very small. Ugh. That's the body of a ran through bitch. This is a... this is just... That's what it makes you think. Whoremongers. Let's go and get on that. We're getting ready to close out because I ain't got too much to say. I just wanted to bring this out there. Just talk about how fucking wicked it is. It is extremely wicked, man. Extremely wicked. Extremely, extremely, extremely wicked. Jeez. So we're going to talk about whoremongers now because not only is there adultery in a way going about, but, I mean, she is so ran through at this point. She's really just a streetwalker, but she's trying to be a wife. So at that case, it is adultery because she's trying to be a wife, but it's just, ugh, oh my gosh, it's just bad. Oh man, this is the wickedest shit I've read in weeks. Weeks. Hell, and before I saw this, man, earlier today I saw that video with that bitch, you know, biting that face off that pig, that cooked pig. You know, this video by Elder Manatazatba. You know, we can go over here and some sensitive ass fucking sensitine, all right, came over and your thumbnail is not appropriate, Elder. Boo-hoo, right? You're gonna say this one's, oh shit, this one's really not appropriate. Oh no. She is the worst thing going, and this explains a lot about these women today too, man. And these women are bad. This bit earlier today, I thought this was the most wicked shit I've seen in a long time, man. This shit's nasty. It makes you want to fucking gag. Nasty. But lo and behold, have this shit coming up. Not this shit. This. Look, all the tattoos. You hear Apostle Gabar talking about all the tattoos. She got all these tattoos over her body. You know, you see him. Look, tattooed legs, tattooed this, tattooed arm, tattooed stomach. God damn, man. Ridiculous. Look at this. OnlyFans star reveals dating criteria. Let's read that.
This is my non-negotiable list. If anyone wants to date me and they can't check all these boxes, then bye-bye. I don't know why everyone doesn't have one of these, and I surely can't be the only person. I'm gonna take you through mine, and then I would love to know what other people's non-negotiables are for short-term or long-term partners. So number one for me, without a doubt, that they have to be happy and willing to do things. My really, really fun page, that's my business, that's my life, is what it is. Non-negotiable, unpaid, do it for the love. Also on top of that is they can't just expect to come in and change things. Have to be comfortable with me doing what I have to do with men, women, whatever, without your involvement. And when you're required to be involved, I'll tell you. Hands down, not gonna change. I definitely also want someone.
Look at this, man. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at how wicked this is. So she's also a faggot, okay? Not this lady that we're talking about, but this one, okay? Because she wants to get with women too. So here's the criteria, right? You got to be willing to film all types of OnlyFans content with her, unpaid, non-negotiable. You have to do it for free. Not only do you have to be wicked, you don't even get paid for the shit. You have to be happy for her to film with other men, so you're happy to watch her get fucked by other guys and women, okay? And you can only film with me, unless I approve a video where they'll be required to join, okay? What else? You got to go to the gym. Oh, you got to own a car. Oh, wait, no. You have to be financially stable with a good job, or you have to have your own business. You have to own a car. You can't be shorter than 6 feet. You have to be in shape training at the gym 6 days a week. 6 days a week at the gym. No children, and do not want to have children. Okay? Wants to be married. No prior marriage. Wants to be married? Wants to be married and no prior marriage. Bitch, you are ran the fuck through. Ran the fuck through. Nobody wants to marry you. You cannot have no prior marriages, but you have to want to be married. Bitch, if someone wanted to be married, nobody would marry you. Your orange ass over here. Dick size must be at least 6 to 9 inches. That's completely, reasonable to unreasonable, man. Reasonable to unreasonable. Driven, hardworking, goal-oriented, never cheated in prior relationships. Why? What? You can't have never prior. So this man could not have quote unquote cheated in any relationship, but he has to be happy to willing to watch you get fucked by other men and film it. Do you not see? This is the women, man. This is the women today. These are the women today. Wants to travel and can pay own way. Be a communicator. Cannot be insecure, jealous, or needy. Needs to be able to not speak to me all day, every day. 3 messages, 1 phone call, maximum. A day, maximum. You can text 3 times in 1 phone call. That's it. Body count has to be less than mine. Why? Why? For fucking what? Not following random girls or profiles on social media. Only friends. Call all Yahweh Shemiah Shai. Please kill this woman. Oh my gosh. This woman needs to go. Complimentary, but not so OTT. It's annoying. Sense of humor. Be able to hold intellectual conversation. Bitch, you don't even know what intellect is. You have no intellect. Must take me on 2 dates minimum per week outside the house. Be able to easily read when I'm not in the mood to chat and not get needy or offended. Enjoying playing golf or willing to take up the sport to play with me. Actively invested in self-development. Aged between 27 and 45. Willing to transition out of workforce and run my daily errands. Must not be expected to prioritize over paying subscribers. So paying men that watch your woman get fucked by other men are gonna take place over you. You're their priority, not you. Don't try to do not try and people please me. I hate that. May Yahweh Shemiah Shai kill this woman. Baba Kusha, Baba Kusha, Baba Kusha, and this woman too, and all these ran through women. So let's go and show you and prove what a whoremonger is. That shit's fucking. Well, now I'm just pissed off. All right, so let's go and look what a whore is. Okay, a whore is what? Old English whore, prostitute, harlot. Okay, prostitute or harlot. And we know what a prostitute or a harlot is, right? It says whore. It might have shifted from the influence of Middle English homonym, the physical filth or slime. That's where the word whore came from, apparently, is the physical filth, slime. It also comes from moral corruption and sin, okay? A general term of abuse for an unchaste or lewd woman, without regard for money, okay? Doesn't matter, but it's mostly used for streetwalkers, right? These women, you know, do something strange for a piece of change, as Elder Manatazaba always says. So that's what a whore is, all right? Really, it's somebody who sells sex, all right? A whore, all right? Somebody, so really a whore. Well, that's a whoremonger. A whore is someone who is a prostitute, all right, or a sexually lascivious woman. Okay. Now, what is a monger? What does it mean to be a monger? Okay. To traffic or trade. All right. So a whoremonger is to trade in whores, to traffic whores. All right. A whore dealer. All right. So what is a whore dealer? You would think a pimp. That's the first thing you think, a pimp. But these people are now pimping out themselves. Okay. She's really her own whoremonger. She's a whoremonger too because she's selling herself. She's her own pimp. Okay. And that woman over here with the million fucking write-up. First of all, you're never going to find a man. Well, I don't know why I can't find a man. Well, because nobody wants you. All right. No man. Nobody wants you. You're disgusting, man. I would honestly rather have a fucking nail through my foot. Honestly, dead ass. Okay, have a nail through my fucking foot than have to be with that woman. Okay, I would rather have to stomp down on a nail than to have to be with that woman for the rest of my life. And sure, it's gonna suck having to stomp down on a nail. I'm talking about a fucking. I'll do a concrete nail at this point, man. You know. And it sucked, but at least I only have to do it once. I might have permanent damage in my foot, but at least I'd have my integrity. Hebrews 13:4. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers, Yahweh will judge. So these people are going to get judged, man. The Lord's going to judge these people. Ooh, may Yahweh Shemiah Shai judge these people terrible, with a terrible judgment. All right, and may fear strike them in their last moments, because these people are, oh God, I mean, we need to get out of here. We need to get out of here. Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha. Please, Yahweh Shemiah Shai, come back soon. We need out of this goddamn place. This place is bad. Woo, we got women eating fucking faces of pigs and talking about how you got to be willing to film them getting screwed by other men. And this one with 2 vaginas, I saved one from my, god damn, you got these songs over here, Baby Daddy Free, and oh god, you got people like Sexy Red and Sukian. This place is fucked, man. You can't try to save this place. You really can't try to save this place. Now look at society, man. Take a look around. Take a look around, man. You can't say this place is fucking through with like fucking 8 U's in it, man. Like, bad. It's bad. This place is real fucking bad. Think about how bad, think about how, it's like George Carlin's joke. Think about how dumb the average person is and realize half of them are dumber than that. Well, think about how wicked this place is and realize that it's even wickeder than that, man. These people are so wicked. These women are exceedingly wicked. They are so damn wicked, man. Listen to these women talk these days. I don't need no man. He has to be above 6 foot tall. He has to have a penis this side. He has to do this. He has to make $200,000 a year. He can't get with any other woman. He can't look with any other woman. He can't do this. He has to stay home. He has to bend to my will. I can't cook. I can't clean. I can't do anything. But he better be bound to me and all that. He needs to not be jealous. He needs to be progressive. He needs to accept this. You need to accept homosexuality and gay pride and this and feminism and this and that. Fuck, man. At this point, I'd just be celibate, man. At this point, I'd just be celibate. Fuck that, man. You younger brothers out there that don't have wives, man. I feel for you, man. Honestly, I just stay the fuck single. Honestly, I would just stay the fuck single now. Okay? Honestly, that's what I would do. Now, us brothers that are married, Barak the Halba Shemiao shy for that, because we got with well, at least most of us. Some brother might have certain situations. But most of us are with decent women that are decent, great women, right? And they're in this truth. Some of them might not all be in this truth, but even if they're not in this truth, they're generally pretty still, in a way submissive to their husbands, and they, they cook, they clean, they're decent women, right? Even if they're not in this truth. All right, I'm fortunate enough to have a woman that's in this truth. So Barak the Halba Shemiao shy for that. Other men do too. But it's just one of those things, man, that if you don't have a woman now, I wouldn't even, we're so close to the end. See, it's been about almost, 6 years I've been with my wife, and it was before I came into the truth. Nowadays, in this day and age, we're so, that was 6 years ago. Nowadays, we're so close to Yahweh Shemiao Shai coming back, and Yahweh sending his son back, Yahweh Shai to dead this place. I wouldn't even worry about it. Look, these women are more trouble than they're worth, brothers. I would, look, if you got to get with a little one night stand, a little 1-2-1-2, hey, that you do you. If you have to do that, right, get it. But I would try to stay far as possible away from these women, because they're just going to destroy you, man. They're going to say something happened, this happened. It's going to give you a headache. You're going to have the bitch calling on your phone, saying some shit happened, and dealing with other men, and something. Fine. It's a fucking hassle, man. It's better. There's a scripture too. It is good for a man to not know a woman. This is 1 Corinthians 7 and there we go. This is 1 Corinthians 7 and 1. Now concerning the things whereof ye wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman. There you go. Okay. But it says, nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have her own husband. But if you can do it, hey, it's recommended. We're so close in this end, it's only going to take time away from you. These women out here are wicked. The odds of finding a decent woman these days is fucking slim to none. You can, all right, if you Yahweh Shemiao Shai wants you to, but hey, man, it's just, geez, you're going to wade through, at this point, you're wading through diapers and rags and trash and used up needles and shit just to get to find maybe a slightly tarnished rock. Not even a diamond, just a decent, I'll take that back. You might be able to find a little bit of gold in the midst of all this rough, right? But hey, man, it's ugh. I feel bad for these younger brothers, because it's just like this day. Yeah, man, it's like the ship has sailed, man. The people that got left at the port. Damn, man. I don't know, man. Because there's a meme, not a meme, but a post I saw the other day. It says, does anybody feel happy that they're out of the dating game now because they felt like the ship has sailed? Something along those lines. And everyone's like, yeah, man, I don't envy this Gen Z dating. All this dating app and stuff. Hey, Barakati Halba Shemiao Shai, I didn't have to go through all that dating app. I was on like I've used one of those dating sites before, way back when I was younger, like in my late teens, 18, 19, 20, try to find something. But I got off those. The only one ever I used was Plenty of Fish, and that's that old people shit. Nobody even uses that. And all these Tinder and was it Bumble or Humble or Bumble? Is it Bumble? Something. I don't even know. I know Tinder. There's another one, Bumble, I think. I don't know if that's the lesbian one. I know they have that grinder shit for the gay people. I think it's just for men. I don't know if they have women on there now. I don't know. But I think it's just for women or men. They have another one called, I don't know. I've seen these looking through apps on the App Store because, you know, I can go tell you what they are right now. Because on the App Store, when you go to apps, that's one of the most popular thing that pops up, you know, is these dating apps. Here, I'll show you right now. Flock you for the background being a little bit of a mess, but I'll show you, man. So here, if you go to the apps page, all right, and you scroll, so this is the top, right? This is the top, very top. You go to must-have apps. Look right there, right at the top. Boom. See that? Boom. Tinder, right? And you keep scrolling. Oh, shit. Come on. You see all these different things right here. Look. Here we go. Right here. Well, I guess I'll just show it here. It's going to be hard to do it, but I'll show you how close it is. But look. So you just... Let me go back. I'll show you the games, right? So games. Starting from the games, you'll go over to apps. All right? And you'll see right there, boom, Tinder, right up at the top. And right here, you got incredible phone apps. And then right under that, you got top apps. And then right here, the best dating apps. So you got Her, lesbian queer dating. Bumble, dating app. You got Muzz, which is Muslim dating and friends. Let me scroll. Right? Grinder, gay dating and chat. So I don't know if it's... They say gay. I don't know if it's just men or what. I assume it is. And then you got... come on now. Then you got... Zoe, lesbian dating chat. Come on. Black, dating for black singles. What else do we got? Then you have Match, dating and relationships. Scruff, gay dating and chat. Chispa, dating app for Latinos. You got a dating app for everything, man. You know? You see all these. Look, Field. Look, this one's really wicked. Meet couples. You can meet couples. You know? Find your people. A dating app for the curious. Choose from 20 sexualities. What do we got in here? Straight, gay, lesbian, bisexual, pansexual, polysexual, queer, androgysexual, and androsexual. I don't even know what the fuck those ones are. Damn. I'm gonna show you my partner. Look at that. You can't read the text. It says I'm gonna add my partner so we can share pics. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Terrible. Jeez. What else do we have? Archer, gay dating. Stir, single parent dating. So they got one for single parent. Hinge. Diola, which is another Latino. Plenty of Fish dating. Badoo, eHarmony, OkCupid. See, those are the ones I was familiar with back in the day. I didn't use any of them, but I remember using Plenty of Fish for a spurt of a year and a half, 2 years maybe. Stir, but the ones I remember, that's the one. Plenty of Fish, eHarmony, and OkCupid. Those are the ones I remember. All right, and what was the one? Black Singles. I remember that one too. I never used it, of course, because as you can see. But yeah, man. So, that's like half of the and then from under their best stream. I'll show you that before we go. And then under it, less popular, you know, is top streaming apps. It's like, okay, well, damn, you know. And you can see, and I've used this account for quite some time, and not a single one of those apps was downloaded, man. Not a single one of those apps was downloaded. Okay? Those dating apps, because fuck that shit, man. Nope. Anyway, Hebrews 13:4, marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers Yahweh will judge. We got to get out of here, man. Finally, we're going to close out with Ecclesiasticus 25 and 19. Oh, wait, no. There's one we missed. Barak Habash Miaushai. I saw that in the search. Revelation 21 and 8. But the fearful, and the unbelieving, and the abominable, and that really, all this shit is abominable. It's an abomination. It's abomination. It really is. And murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and idolaters, And all liars shall have their part in the lake, which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. That's that nuclear mushroom cloud puddles, man. That's that nuclear ICBM puddles. All right, intercontinental ballistic missile puddles. All right, like that shit where you got that person crawling out of a puddle. You know, let's go get a picture for reference. You know, here I have a picture right here that I made. It's not the best, you know. There you go. This is what we need. This is what we need. Right here. Right, of course, all these buildings, if they crumble, you can only get, you know, apocalyptic image, and then I just put some chariots in it. You know, put this giant, you know, this giant crater from a nuclear missile, right? With these people burning up. Oh, please. Again, it's not the best. My Photoshop skills aren't the best, but, you know, and this was thrown together quickly, but, you know, I have other ones I've made. This one's really not good. This one's like some of my worst work, but, you know, it depicts it. You know, this guy with his flesh boiling off. I don't even like that one, but hey, what can you do? You know, this is them when the bombs start going off. All right, run away, quick! Oh man, is this the one? You know, it's gonna be even worse than that, but this is what we need. There you go. It's not the best AI image, but that's what we're waiting for, man. That's what we're waiting for right there. So hey, man, this is what we're waiting for right here. Boom, ICBMs, right? And that's their little thing that they think they're gonna intercept, but it ain't gonna do nothing, man. This is Ecclesiastes 25 and 19. And we're gonna go ahead and close out. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Man, we've been seeing the wickedness of these women these last days, man. It's getting worse and worse and worse. All right, you can't say, oh, you're always picking on women. We just did a lesson about men yesterday, okay? You're not free from your guilt, okay? And neither is this woman. Mutation doesn't free you from your extreme wickedness. This shit's extremely wicked, man. We need out of here. This place has got to go. We can't. This society can't continue. It can't. Not like this. It can't. So with that, we're going to go ahead and close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Slack you for the vulgarities. It's to be expected with lessons like this, right? But hey, man, it's disgusting. Lord willing, the lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. Shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring. Keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Until next one, Lord willing. Shalom.